So I don't know if you're like me, but if you are and you see someone throwing this thing out, you take it home, you figure either I can fix it or I can do something else cool with it. In this case, I decided I probably couldn't fix it, and even if I could, I'd rather make two projects and use these wooden shelves to make a clothing unit and use the rest of this thing to make a polar plunge ice bath. The first step was to get in there, see if it even fit, and yeah, I do. So it was on to step number 2, which was to reenact freezing my butt off a little bit more on this thing. And then I was on to building a subfloor, because the back of this was just this thin plastic. I had to cover these components. So built a solid subfloor I could stand on. After that, I was on to building a backrest, because everybody knows that it's very important to be comfortable while you are freezing. It actually does make a big difference. And, the whole idea is to lean into this and relax and deep breathe. There's a lot of benefits to polar cold plunging. Just read the description. Anyway, I got this excess rubber roofing from work. I was able to clean this up, and then it was on to the most tedious part of this, which was trying to get this in there with the least amount of wrinkles. This was just the first iteration of this. I plan on making this a lot smoother and a better lining, but for now I wanted to take advantage of the cold weather and get it in there. I think I got it pretty solid. I ratcheted it down there, trimmed the excess. The final result was pretty good. I think it was minimal wrinkles, as you can see. Yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with this first version of this. Another part of this was I thought if I built it and spent all this time that I'd force myself to get in it. So I had to do that next. I let this sit for a week. It got to be 38.3 degrees, and then it was on to the first time I had to get in this thing. And my goal was just to get in there for a minute, see how my body reacted, see how long it took me to warm myself up, and this is that first time.
You got this, Dave. You got this.
You ready?
Yeah. So do I start it now?
Not now.
Go now. Oh.
Ooh. Oh. All right, let me tell you, this was exhilarating, and I felt incredible afterwards. I can't recommend it enough. If you haven't looked into it, look into taking ice baths. It's awesome. It's now a part of my routine, and hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Okay.